Hey, I'm Brina from Quin. This is a walkthrough of email follow-ups, the workflow that makes sure conversations don't go cold just because someone forgot to follow up. Let's go through how it works and how to set it up. So email follow-ups lives under the settings. You'll go ahead and click here. And when you land on settings, you'll see your workflows. Email follow-ups is actually one of our core workflows. So you'll go ahead and scroll down, click email follow-ups, and you'll see all of the settings here. Now, what you'll want to start with is just checking which accounts you want Quin to send follow-up emails for. So say, for example, I only wanted Quin to track follow-ups for my Brina@heyquin.io email, I would toggle everything else off. Below that, you'll choose which sent emails Quin should track, everyone or external contacts only. For most people, I found that external contacts is the right choice, but it really just depends. But the setting sort of just keeps things clean. Here's how it works once it's running. So you'll send an email, Quin monitors it, and if 7 days have passed with no reply, a follow-up draft appears in your drafts folder ready for you to review and send. It doesn't just say checking in, it actually references the context of the original conversation, so the nudge actually sounds like it came from you. Just like email replies, which is a different core workflow, nothing gets sent without you. These are always drafts, so you review it, make any changes, and send when you're ready. One thing worth clarifying, because it comes up a lot, email follow-ups and email replies are two different workflows. Email replies drafts responses to emails coming into you. The email follow-ups handle emails you've already sent that haven't gotten a response. So if you want both running, you'll just want to make sure that those are both toggled on. Now, let's talk about the follow-up guidelines. Below the tracking settings, you'll see the follow-up guidelines field. This is where you can customize timing, tone, and what to skip. Things like wait 5 days instead of 7 days, which is the default. You can say keep it short and polite, don't follow up on introduction emails, or never follow up with anyone at this domain. Plain language works here. If you use a bulk email tool like Levitate or other tools to send batches of emails, it's worth adding instructions here to exclude those. Quin does have a built-in rule. It will only create follow-ups for the first 10 people who receive a message with the same subject line, then stops to avoid treating it as a mass send. But if you want tighter control, the guidelines field is how you do it. So this really isn't intended to mass email folks. It is quite a lot of work for Quin to do and is probably best suited for a bulk email tool external from Quin. Before I wrap up, a few things that come up often. If Quin didn't follow up on an email you expected it to, check a few things. Make sure 7 days have actually passed. Confirm the recipient is an external contact or aligns with the settings here. And just verify the original email was actually sent and not saved as a draft, and check that it didn't go to more than 10 people on that same subject line, again, referring kind of back to the bulk email limitation that I mentioned before. If Quin is following up and is just doing it too soon or too late, add a guideline to adjust the timing, like wait 5 days before follow-up. You can also review any existing guidelines that might be overriding the 7-day default. This is something that I do see sometimes. So if something within your guidelines, either in this follow-up core workflow or any other workflow, potentially contradicts guidelines that are in your overall guidelines that applies to everything, you might want to take a look at that, because that can easily confuse Quin. So we just want to make sure that its instructions are super clear. Last thing I'll say is if you have drafts piling up that you decided not to send, just do a quick sweep of your drafts folder to make sure that they're cleared out. Or you could even use our email triage workflow, which is here to help sort of organize some things for you. I'll cover that in a different video here. And as always, any changes for how this workflow works, you'll need to make sure that you log in and make it here in settings. That cannot be done in chat. So if you notice an issue, maybe you're chatting with Quin about that particular issue with regards to email follow-up, you'll just want to make sure that you log in and update any details here. And that's email follow-ups. There are more videos in this series if you want to go deeper on any other workflows. And as always, if you have questions, reach out to us at help@heyquin.io. That goes straight to our entire team, and we would be happy to help. Have a good day.